Quick Start Guide for the Science of Getting Rich. Chapter 11. Let's review. The very essence of the science of getting rich and of Wallace D. Wallace's entire philosophy can be found in the science of getting rich in what he referred to as our syllabus. There is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner space of the universe. A thought in this substance produces the thing that is imagined by the thought. Man can form things in his thought, and by impressing his thought upon formless substance, can cause the thing he thinks about to be created. In order to do this, man must pass from competitive to creative mind. He must form a clear mental picture of the things he wants, and do with faith and purpose all the things that can be done each day, doing each separate thing in an efficient manner. This syllabus contains 6 main points. There is a thinking stuff which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner space of the universe. 2. A thought in substance produces the thing that is imagined by the thought. 3. Man can form in his thought, and by impressing his thought upon formless substance, can cause the thing he thinks about to be created. 4. In order to do this, man must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. 5. He must form a clear mental picture of the thing he wants. 6. And do with faith and purpose all that can be done each day, doing each separate thing in an efficient manner. And these 6 main points boil down to a formula, a simple 4-step formula you can use to begin creating the wealth and everything else you desire. Step 1. Believe the 3 fundamental statements. Step 2. Pass from the competitive to the creative mind. Step 3. Form a clear mental picture of these things you want. Step 4. Do with faith and purpose all that can be done each day, doing each separate thing in an efficient manner. Now, in addition to giving you a roadmap to follow, or a track to run on, so to speak, this simple 4-step formula provides you with a convenient troubleshooter you can use to diagnose what's wrong when things don't appear to be going as well as you'd like them to, or you don't seem to be making the progress you feel you should. To use this simple 4-step formula as a troubleshooter, simply ask yourself and answer honestly each of the following questions. Do I believe the 3 fundamental statements? Have I passed from the competitive to the creative mind? Do I have a clear mental picture of the things I want? Am I doing with faith and purpose all that can be done each day, doing each separate thing in an efficient manner? More often than not, I can tell you from personal experience, you'll find the cause of your trouble and your answer to one or more of the questions. With that, are you ready for the test? Great. In the next chapter, you'll get your test, one that can change your life forever. Until then, action steps. 1. Reread Chapter 1 of this guide. 2. Reread Chapter 2 of this guide. 3. Reread Chapter 3 of this guide. 4. Reread Chapter 4 of this guide. 5. Reread Chapter 5 of this guide. 6. Reread Chapter 6 of this guide. 7. Reread Chapter 7 of this guide. 8. Reread Chapter 8 of this guide. 9. Reread Chapter 9 of this guide. 10. Reread Chapter 10 of this guide. 11. Reread Chapter 11, this chapter of this guide. So it's kind of interesting that the homework or action steps for this is to reread the whole book so far, but where there is a lot to digest and each chapter has action steps, it can be good to kind of review, especially where chapter 12 is supposed to have a test. So hopefully you found some value in this. Keep checking back for more quick start guide to the Science of Getting Rich, which is supposed to be a kind of supplement or companion to the Science of Getting Rich. I will also be doing more of the Science of Getting Rich remixed, which kind of does more updated language or more modern language than the original 1910 version of the Science of Getting Rich. So hopefully you found some value in this. Thanks and have a good day.